Hello everyone and welcome back to Lusitano Gaming. So, in today's video, we are doing something a bit different. So, usually I'm on Roblox. It is my main gaming platform. But today, we are going to be doing something a bit different that's not Roblox. Today, I did some research. And I found this game that's kind of like the game called Horse. I don't know if anyone's played that before. I used to play it a lot. It's like this horse simulation game where you breed and compete with horses, but you don't actually ride them like in Roblox or Star Stable or whatever. They're sort of like on a screen and you it's a big game. But I found another game that's a lot like it, but I do prefer it from what I've seen. So I will show you right now. This is it. So this game is called Horse Reality. And luckily they have a UK option, but it is a realistic horse simulation game with a lot better graphics than Horse, and also it's more focused on the breeding aspect of things, and they have some real high-tech colour genetics in this. So for those of you who don't know, colour genetics is a real big part of horse breeding. Certain different colours, when they breed, they can have a certain different colour of foal. For example, if a bay and a chestnut bred, there's a very high chance of the foal being a bay, because bay is a stronger colour gene, I think, than chestnut. So this game has real, proper sort of realistic colour genetics in this game, which means that you can have some real cool looking colours, which is going to be very exciting. So, I'll just show you the website right now. So, it just says it's a free-to-play horse simulation with exquisite images. And you can see the graphics of these horses look really nice. Set in a real world with realistic breeding and a colour genetic system. So, basically, when it says set in the real world, I had a look into it obviously before I played it. You can set up your stud farm in a certain area of the world. When you register, which you'll see in a minute, you can pick what part of the world, like what continent you want to go in. There was like America, Africa, Asia, Europe. So, pretty cool. And here we go. We have some more things. Set in the real world. Yeah, that's... So you can create your own estate. So you can make yourself like a proper sort of cool stud farm here. As while breeding horses for perfect bloodlines, all colours. And the city allows you to travel around the world, gather horses, breed and train, as well as bargain with other players. And you can participate in competitions to win medals, or go to the university to earn a degree and start your own company, which is really cool. And they have like, which equestrian are you? Are you a collector who gets as many different breeds as colours as possible, or an entrepreneur where you get like a degree and start your own company, or are you a competitor who's like real, trying to get all those top competition horses, or the socializer where you're here to socialise with other people and stuff like that. Which is not me. I'm probably the collector or the competitor. One of those. So, this is a really pretty Arabian. So, you can have a look around. So, they have these things as well called wildlife parks, where you can own your own area. in the wildlife, and you can catch wild horses, which sounds pretty cool. That's something you can't do in horse. And you have your own city area where you go wildlife parks, travel around the world. So these are the degrees you can get in the university on this game. So you can become a scientist, research in DNA and get vaccines and things. You can do blacksmithing or saddle making. You can just become a vet. And you can do horse nutrition, so making horse feeds. So actually that sounds pretty cool. So we have a gallery as well. Look at these. Ah! I hope they have like Lusitanos on here. So these are like some pictures of the different horses. Andalusians. They've got Andalusians. They're cousins to the Lusitanos. So if you can't get any Lusitanos, we can have Andalusians. Oh, that's really pretty. That's so cool. And you got Gypsy Vanners, guys. I can see some breeds here. We've got Icelandic, Fjord. This looks like a halflinger. This looks like an American paint. This is like a Clydesdale or a Shire. I don't know about these ones. So, we shall find out. So I'm just going to register. So cute. Okay, this is the part where... Oh, no. What is this? Okay. So I'm just going to enter all this stuff. So I just entered in all the personal stuff, which was just your email address and a password, so nothing big and fancy, guys, so it's pretty easy. And these are, so I was right, the different continents, and we're going to do a username. Lusitano Gaming, woo! So you guys can find me if you sign up to this. No. Estate name. Oh, what should we call our stud? We're calling it Emerald Valley Stud. Great. So, select in-game location. We have Africa, Asia, Australia, Europe, North America, and South America. I'm just going to be really typical and just pick Europe. Not just because I live in Europe, but also because it suits my whole Emerald Valley, and I love Europe very much. I'm very sorry. I just don't really fancy having a stud in this sort of deserty type biome. So, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to tick this. So, we just got in. Ignore the adverts down there. We just got in. So there's my little account. We're level 1, 0 XP. Great. We have, wow, 50,000 of money. I don't know what those are. We got 5 of these and 5 of these. No idea what they are. Manage stable blocks, and we have 150 users online. Cool. So we have no horses. Go to the city and buy some horses. Sure. How do we get to the city? So we're in Europe. I have no idea what I'm doing. How do we get to the city? Explore. Oh, there we go. We're in the city. So we have the university, we have the vets, we have the blacksmith, we have a riding school, an equistore, I think it's just like a tack store. We've got an airport, we have a foundation breeder, we have a retirement home, we have a wholesaler, let's go for a feed store, we have a wildlife park, and a laboratory. And the stadium and clubs are locked, unfortunately. Who knows, maybe I'll unlock them. I mean, the market. And this is where we buy the horses. Look. Ah! Okay, let's go to the market. Ah! Whoa. Breed. Lusitano. Do they have a Lusitano? Oh, no, guys. They don't have a Lusitano. No! They have this, but not a Lusitano. liver chestnut, liver chestnut, liver chestnut. Yes, 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 yes. What do you mean it was covered 2 days ago? Is it pregnant? Is she pregnant? That's what that time means, isn't it? She's having a baby, but she's only 3. That's quite young, isn't it? She doesn't have any foals yet. I think it's pregnant. I think she's pregnant. She hasn't been trained in second discipline. This is looking good. She's all of the genes. Ooh. Okay. How much? How much? 3,000. That's good, guys. This is looking good. Amelie. She's only 3. I don't know what stats are good or what yet, because I have not got a single horse. Everything's good. Latest show results. Wow, she's won lots. Okay. We're taking her. Okay, guys, this is our first horse. Trackiner mare. We're going to buy her. We're calling her Capella. Capella. Basically, for those who want an in-depth story, Capella is the name of a star. And I just love the name. It sounds really cool. That's the in-depth story. And she has a star on her forehead, so it makes sense to name her after a star. So her name's Capella, and she's gorgeous. I love her. We found someone. A Trackiner. She's like a dark bay kind of looking. Okay. Summary. Health. She hasn't seen the vet. Hasn't had any foals. Oh, I see. She hasn't got very much going for her, does she? We don't have any stats or anything. But she's a cute mare. Oh, what? She has a whole thing. Okay. So I changed her name. I went with Mystic Shadow. This is the person who had her. Her name's Mystic Shadow. So, yeah, she's looking really lovely. And we're going to breed her. Breed this mare. Breed. When you breed your mare, let's breed her. We need a stallion.